is porn bad for you? The answer is, it depends. Normally, I would say that porn is a healthy addition to anybody's sex life, whether soloed or partnered. It can become problematic, though, when porn becomes something that you cannot stay away from. So that is one of the situations where perhaps it is getting into a mental health issue. If you find that you need to watch porn all the time, if you find that it's interfering with your life, if you find that you can't go to sleep without porn, if you find that in the middle of the day you've got to run to the bathroom and masturbate to porn, if it's really something that's becoming absolutely impossible to live without, then that is cause for concern, and you probably should go see a mental health professional. On the other hand, if you like porn as a form of entertainment, it would not necessarily be a problem. Personally, I think porn can be a fun addition to the bedroom. It can be an addition to the bedroom for solo play when there's something that you want to get turned on by and there's no other stimuli particularly around you. It can be an addition to the bedroom in a partnered situation where you like to watch an entertaining movie. So think about it as entertainment. And that's the key. Porn is entertainment. What they're showing you in adult films is what you want to see in your fantasies. And I think that's the thing we need to understand, that porn is the fantasy. It's the perfect body. It's the perfect vulva. It's the perfect long penis. It's the incredible, awesome, hot sex that ultimately leads to orgasm of all partners. That is entertainment, folks. Just like when you go to a movie and something happens that you go, seriously, does that really happen in real life? Like if you watch And All That with Sarah Jessica Parker, how she bumps into the most gorgeous guy in town who happens to be single, who happens to be interested in her in that moment, right? Entertainment, folks. We all want that perfect sexual experience. We all want that perfect partner to show up in front of us, but not likely to happen. There are different kinds of porn also. So the porn that you see as entertainment, that's on Pornhub, for example, that's going to be more of the fantasy porn. There is porn that is fantasy porn, but more ethically produced, where the actors are actually paid properly and they are doing this by choice, consensually. There's contracts of what they can and cannot do, what they're willing and not willing to do. They're treated properly. Then there's homemade porn, which is something where somebody creates some sort of whatever the scene is, and they are of their own choice uploading it to a portal. For example, Make Love Not Porn is a great example of that, where couples, individuals of all shapes and sizes create some sort of adult entertainment, and it gets vetted and they load it up to this website. Now, it does not have the same entertainment quality or production or direction as what you'll see on a Pornhub. However, you will see realistic people having realistic sex. It still can be a big turn on, or it can just be a place where you get educated about what does a real vulva look like. What does it look like when a couple has sex and he has ED? Or how do you arouse your partner in a way that's different than what you know, if you want to learn something. Let's pause for just a moment, because if you are loving this episode, I've got something special. I have launched a sex education masterclass, and I'm offering 30% off just this month. 6 jam-packed modules, home play exercise, whether you're solo, whether you're partnered. I've got guest lecturers talking about sex toys and dating. It is a ton of fun. And it is available at my website, TabooToTruth.com. Now, let's get back to the episode. So there's other ways to use porn positively to help improve your sex life. It doesn't always have to be a negative connotation. Now, in a relationship, if one partner is using a lot of porn and that is disturbing to the other partner, then it is something up for discussion, because it could be many different things. It can be that one partner is less sexual, less interested in sex, and the other partner says, well, I can't have sex with my partner, but I'm going to have solo pleasure because I enjoy sex, and this is a way for me to get turned on. It can also be something where there's a breakdown in the relationship beyond just a sexual breakdown, and the communication and the understanding of what porn means to the other person or the person who is watching a lot of porn can be problematic. And often what I recommend is that perhaps as a couple, if this is a situation or if it's bothersome to you, go see. There are plenty of professionals, but sex therapists specialize in helping you with issues with sex, whatever they are. I'll also say that there are other positive uses of porn. For example, if you've had trouble with erectile dysfunction or getting turned on and you're concerned because you start to get in your head and you're worried about it and you don't know if you're going to be okay with your partner, porn may be a way for you and your partner to slowly bring back your intimacy after you've just determined what your erectile dysfunction issues are. Because it's kind of like the conversation that you have not facing your partner, because it's easier to sometimes to say things when you're side by side or when you're in the car than when you're face to face. Maybe in the presence of porn in front of you, the two of you can either self-pleasure or you can touch each other without having the shame and the embarrassment of the situation that was in the past that didn't go so well. So then, is porn really, truly bad for you? I would say not at all. No worse than any other form of entertainment.